Hello. Camera on. Recording.
Alright, so round 2. As I get closer and closer to most likely getting fucking rained on. Perfect. So I decided I'm going to go to the doctor, and I go in there, and I've got this lady, which I haven't decided yet if it was more comfortable saying this to a woman or not. But she's an older woman. She's probably in her 50s, maybe her 60s. Very nice lady. And she asked me why I was there, and I said, well, I just kind of want a general checkup, and you know, I haven't had a health check in like 10 years. And she said, okay. And I said, but I want to get a blood panel done, and I want to make sure they'll check testosterone levels. And she kind of paused, and she goes, why? She's like, you're too young to be worrying about that. And I said, okay, but I said, look, I saw this commercial, and I don't remember what the drug was, and I don't care what the drug was, but it had X symptoms on it, and I remember checking off every single one of them. And she goes, well, what were they? And I said, I honestly can't remember, and it's true. And she just kind of sat there, and I said, I know what like society thinks testosterone does, and it's not entirely true. I said, but basically I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like I did 10 years ago, which, while normal, I think in my case it's exceptional. You know, it's worse than it should be. And she said, all right, no problem. And she asked me a couple other things, and I checked a lot of those boxes too. And she's like, all right, well, we'll run the blood and get back to you. So I go down, and they pull like 4 vials of blood out of me, and we commence the waiting game. Well, when the panels come back, the way they give me my results, they tell you what it is and what the normal range is, which I don't know if that's normal or you know, historically is the way it's been done, but I love it. And the normal range for testosterone is like 250 to 900 and something, okay? It's a pretty wide range. And below it was my level of 81. And I was like, holy shit. I've never been a super aggressive dude, but you know, when I was 20, I was pretty gung-ho. And I could spend a little bit of time in the gym and come out in pretty good shape. So it's definitely way the hell down. Never mind the fact that it's like almost a quarter of the low end of normal. You know, so doc lady says, all right, you need to come back in. We're going to run tests for these other hormones. And she mentioned what they were, and I was like, all right. So I start Googling shit. And if you're going to do this, you need to learn how to spot the bullshit sites from the ones that will actually tell you something useful, okay? WebMD has some useful information, but it's also very general, okay? Every time I go to WebMD, it tells me I've probably got diabetes. I don't. I'm not even pre-diabetic. We checked. And it just, everything focuses on the fact that I'm a fat ass. And it doesn't look into why. So you kind of got to dig around and look for well-known doctors or well-known hospitals or clinics or whatever that tell you so-and-so's been studying this and they're really good at what they do. Here's an article they wrote or something like that, you know. And turns out there's 2 hormones that control the production of testosterone. It's LH, luteinizing hormone, and follicle stimulating hormone, which is FSH. They're the hormones that start being produced about the time you have puberty, and that's what, you know, just gets everything moving. So they want to test for those 2 hormones. All right. So I go in, and they draw blood again, and they run the test, and those 2 hormones are also really low. Like, almost not there, you know? And it's starting to rain. So yeah, it's not that my body can't make testosterone, it's that it doesn't know it should. Okay. So, come on, I want to get somewhere I can stop so I can get this thing turned off. Yeah, I'll kill this one here. We'll come back for part 3 in a minute.
Recording stopped. Goodbye.